Should you be looking at overpriced homes, something that is outside of the range that you are typically looking for, or something that is obviously way overvalued? And I want to get a little bit more into depth about this topic because there are some obvious things. So the first thing is that there's no competition. People see a home that should be worth $500,000 and they're asking $700,000, $800,000, $900,000. Guess what? There's not a lot of people who are even going to entertain that. So that can mean one of two things. Obviously, either the seller is out of his league and he says, if I'll only sell this house if I get it $900,000, or that the pricing wasn't done right and he really wants to sell, but he wants to try to have that space to haggle. So those are the kind of the two options that you have there. The good thing about it is that there's less competition on these homes. So if you go in with an offer, regardless of what it is, you're going to be taken a little bit more serious because you're the only attention that they're giving, right? So if 100% of their offers are you, they're going to entertain you, and they might even counter. So that's the good side of it on it, because when a home is underpriced or it's priced properly, you're going to get a lot more competition. You're going to get people who are saying, well, yeah, that's the market value and I need a home in this area. I'm going to go ahead and pay that price. So it depends on where you are in your buying process is what it really comes down to. Second good point about overpriced homes is that you'll get more attention at the showing. You'll have more of a chance to really see the house or maybe return for another showing because there's not that much competition. With the exception of homes that are tenant occupied and maybe you don't have access for one reason or another, then you typically will have more of that time and more attention, and you'll have maybe your own private tour from the listing agent as well, which when there's a lot of competition, it's just not possible. And the third thing is that you can stay in contact. And what you do is that because you've been you submit an offer and you say, hey, we're going to submit this offer, please keep me updated on what the seller wants to do, or if he's going to be adjusting anything. As soon as the seller decides to do a new move, adjust the price, fix something up in the house, that agent is likely to contact you. Hey, we're going to be doing this. And what you might be able to do is tell them, don't do it and just offer me the credit. So you can go ahead and all this is negotiable. And that's the price that the thing you have to think as the buyer. The entire home buying process is negotiable. Now there's some standards in place for our society, the way that we sell and buy homes. But even looking at overpriced homes, when there's not a lot of other homes to look at, is a good option for that reason. Now, it's not for everyone. Not every seller is going to want to be negotiable. And there's some sellers that they're just not going to sell, basically. So that's it for this video on should you be looking at overpriced homes. Completely up to you. You can just decide. And those are the pros and cons. All right, until next time.